What's up, guys? Holiday weekend, so I figure I can knock out one of these videos. I've been busy. Actually, this past week was kind of a recovery, but the week before I was super busy. Jumped down to Memphis that Wednesday and saw Marilyn Manson at Graceland. It was a phenomenal show. And then that weekend, 2 days out of that weekend, I went to Jackson, and here in Tennessee, they had a Misfits market expo, which is kind of like a giant flea market type thing. They had like live wrestling, live tattoo booths set up, piercings, food trucks, all kinds of food trucks. There were vendors everywhere with all kinds of weird curiosities, oddities, art. I mean, anything you could think of. I love it. It's become like a huge thing every year. This year they kind of moved to the fairgrounds because they've grown exponentially over the past. I think this was the 4th year, so not a ton of music for me to show you guys in this video. Actually, just one record. The rest of the stuff is some of the weird stuff that I picked up at the Misfits Market Expo. So if you're not into that type stuff, you might not like this video. Just giving you a little disclaimer, but right after this intro, we'll jump in and I'll show you what I picked up at the Marilyn Manson show, and then I'll show you all the weird and awesome stuff that I picked up at Misfits Market Expo. So stick around and we'll get into it right after this.
Let these wounds forever mark your cowardice.
Okay, so let's start with the Marilyn Manson gig. Marilyn Manson absolutely killed it at Graceland. He was on point. I love his live show so much better now that he has found sobriety. And it just, man, I know that he had been lifelong friends with Lisa Marie Presley. So just the whole deal of the show was just great. I've been wanting to see Manson again for quite some time. It had been many years. The opening band was oh man, how do we describe this band? A post-punk band. They're called Vowels. It was my introduction to Vowels. I had never heard them going into this show. Best way I can describe them is like a post-punk, gothy post-punk band. They remind me as if like The Cure. And if you're my age, you probably remember the band Orgy. Had the album Candy Ass back in the day. It's like The Cure and Orgy had a baby, and that's Vowels. Now, I don't know what they sound like on album or anything. That's just me speaking from the live show. They didn't overstay their welcome on the stage, all that stuff, but I did enjoy their stage show enough. I picked up the vinyl of the vinyl release of their newest album. I have not spun this yet. I've been super busy, but this is entitled I'll Fill Your House with an Army. I wanted to pick up, whoa, the yellow, I guess, darken the camera up there for a second. I don't know if it'll do that for you guys. This was released on Out of Line Records. I believe Vowels is out of the UK. They seem to have like a British accent, but I have no idea. I don't want to just misspeak too terribly much because it's a band that I'm not super familiar with. I've only seen them live. Looking forward to spending some time with this record. There's the sleeve kind of insert, and it's on this like translucent yellow wax, so that's pretty cool. And then I picked up a Marilyn Manson t-shirt with the tour dates and stuff on the back. He played Great Big White World, which is one of my favorite tracks off of my favorite Marilyn Manson album, so I was stoked that he played that off of Mechanical Animals. It has the tour dates there on the back, but not too much stuff that I picked up from the show, but I did want to support and grab from what I could. Got home late that night, had to rest up because I had the market that weekend, and I planned on only going one day out of that market. We went on the Saturday. I was planning on just calling it, there, but we ended up going back on Sunday for round 2, and I picked up all kinds of weird, forgive my language, all kinds of weird shit that can't wait to show you guys. I'll start with the dolls. If you follow my Instagram, and you can kind of see some of the stuff back here. I have what I record in what I call my haunt room. I have the bones, dolls, oddities. I have all kinds of weird stuff going on in here, and I bought entirely too much at this Misfits Market Expo. Start off with probably my favorite purchase of the expo is this doll here. I absolutely fell in love with her. As soon as I saw her, I knew that I wanted this doll. Will fit in perfectly in the room here. Definitely a creepy looking, definitely a creepy looking thing. I love the way that she stands on the stand, and definitely creep out anybody that will come into my space here. Also picked up another doll. I'm running out of room for all these weird dolls, but I will have to come up with something. This one has the kind of green, the eyes on this one, even though they're blacked out, they still, see that? They still kind of follow you. Comes with a little bunny rabbit. Awesome looking doll. Definitely have a space for those in here, and I think they will fit into the collection quite nicely. Let's see, what else we got here? We got some bones. I picked up this skull. I'm gonna hang this up on the wall. It still has the horns on it. I'm not even sure what this came off of. To be honest, I just saw it on the shelf, saw the price on it. It wasn't too much because I think it's missing some stuff. Looked like the earth kind of got to it a little bit, but I thought that would look great hanging on my wall. I did not plan very well. I don't have space to really put stuff down. That one's a little fragile, so I don't want to break it. Speaking of the bunnies on the doll, got this kind of deranged, methed out Easter bunny holding a little chick, bleeding, burnt. Thought that was a neat little thing there. Some of this stuff was like only a couple bucks. I went a little crazy, as you guys will see, with some of the stuff that I picked up. I'm just grabbing random stuff from the stash down here, so it's no telling what you're going to see next. This looks like a horse jaw. This was actually in a bag we won. We did a donation to like Feeding the Hungry or whatever, and they drew names, and if you won, you came back. That's why we ended up going back on Sunday, and this was in the basket. We kind of divided it up, but big old bone there in the basket, so that definitely had to come with me. Let's see, picked up a Raiden figure from Mortal Kombat. It's all good. There's no rhyme or reason to any of this stuff that I picked up. You guys will, if you know me at all, you know I'm all over the place anyway. So I got an angel. She actually lights up, has a plug in the back that has been kind of altered a little bit. I don't think it came out of manufacturing like that, but I thought that would look great. That probably will star in a few Instagram posts here and there, modeling with albums and stuff that I show on Instagram. Here's another kind of repurposed statue here. I thought this one looked awesome. It was $1, so I mean I couldn't pass that up. If you do follow my Instagram, which I do recommend, you probably saw this today. I had Alistair Cowboy album posed up with this one, so I thought that was just pretty neat, a neat little trinket thing there, and for $1. It's already got a spot on the shelf. We got a teddy bear. Look at this. Let me pull his shirt down because the Burt Reynolds, not Burt Williams, shirt there with the crazy eyes, the teeth, the blood. I mean, it's just repurposed. It's fun little art stuff. And a lot of this stuff came from the same booth. I went and I just absolutely loved everything that I saw there, and I just kept grabbing. We got a big skull. Got another cow skull for the room as well. This is the third actual cow skull that I own. I like this one because it still had a little remnant of the horn there. Looked pretty gnarly too. The coloring on it looked a little worn, so definitely wanted to grab that one for the wall as well. I'm going to run out of wall space in here as well. Got a zombie baby. This was kind of the star of the show. I walked around with this, and there were several people after I picked this up that after I posted it on my socials, let me know that they'd almost bought this themselves. It just looks, I mean, what can I say? It's a zombie, alien zombie baby, and that will probably be making some Instagram rounds and modeling appearances as well. Got this. Last but not least, I think this is it. Yeah, and the last thing, got this. It's gonna be "I'm Gonna Get You Monster" is the name of it. The tag came off. Let me put that back on there. Looks like a Dracula. It's a vintage monster. It sings and dances, and it plays for quite a bit of time once it gets going. I don't want to get it. Well, what the heck? Let me find the. I don't even remember how to start the thing. The guy showed. Oh, there we go. At least you can turn it off and it doesn't keep playing. I'm going to get spooked at some point. I have a feeling I'm going to have that set up and I'm going to walk in my room and that thing's going to be playing and it's going to creep me out because there's so much creepy stuff in here. There's bound to be some weird stuff. I'm not worried. I've got the holy water and I've got the blessed and exercise salt needed if some of this stuff decides to get out of line a little bit. But it's a neat experience. If you're ever in the West Tennessee area, they hold it yearly in May. And it's around the same time every year. I think it was like on the 15th and 16th this year. If you're ever in town or around the area when the Misfits Market Expo is going on, I definitely highly recommend it. It's become one of my favorite times of the year, one of my favorite places. There's just so much going on at it that it's hard to take it all in. I made a huge mistake. I should have taken my new camcorder and done a vlog and kind of showed it off, and I did not even think about it until after the event was over, and I'm super disappointed in myself with that. But there are several posts on social media that live posts and stuff that people took if you wanted to go check out the expo for yourself. That's all I got for today. I just kind of wanted to show you guys some of this weird stuff that I've added to the room. A little bit different than just me showing albums off. So I should be back pretty soon. I've had some music on the way and some that's come in, so we'll get to that shortly. As always, thank you guys so much. Stay classy, stay metal, all that good stuff, and I will see you very soon. I promise.